Part of this evidence comes from a hidden detail in Season 1, Episode 10, titled Close Encounters of the Rick Kind. In this episode, the Citadel of Ricks, which I mentioned earlier, apparently has no trust for Rick C-137, because of the killings of other Ricks which he committed in the past. So they arrest him and bring him to the Citadel, where they blame him for some recent killings of Ricks which have been going on. And they then scan his portal gun, and it appears that he's been traveling to the places where these Ricks have been being killed. Rick C-137 claims that it's a setup, and that he's innocent, but the Citadel still wants to punish him. So he and Morty make an escape and then go on a mission to track down the real killer. This causes them to end up finding the lair of the killer, which has a bunch of Morty strapped to the outside of it, being purposely put through agonizing pain.
I fiddled with a concept like this once. On paper, Morty, on paper. I mean, you could accomplish the same result with like 5 Mortys and a jumper cable. Which I also wouldn't do.
I think this may just be Rick expressing how little attachment he really does have for everything, including Morty. When in the lair, they come across the Rick who's actually behind the murders. He's called Evil Rick. As well, he has a sidekick called Evil Morty. Later on, we find out Evil Morty is actually puppeting Evil Rick to do all of this, but that's a topic for another video I have, which I'll link at the end of this one. Evil Rick then captures both Rick and Morty, and he tells Rick how similar they actually are. Apparently, there's only one other Rick between them and how different they are. So maybe our Rick actually would do the whole thing with, Morty strapped to an evil lair? Who knows? Shortly after showing them how similar they are, Evil Rick reveals